stupidly epic. Hello everybody, welcome back to You've Got 5 Minutes. Today's game is Mystik Belle. Total way forward game. I don't know if it's them that made it, I don't think it was, I think they published it. But you know what way forward are like, they're just like, we're all about the cool 2D pixel arty games and that. And yeah, this is pretty much, if you were to combine like Metroidvania style map with old school like Spectrum Dizzy game. That's what this is. It's got a little bit of light combat in there. I've not played an awful lot of it, so the combat might get expanded upon later on, but like, as far as I'm aware, all she's got is her broom and her wee wand, and the broom is used to hit close things, and like the wand is used to fire little fireballs. So what this game is essentially, it's like at its core, it's essentially like old school Dizzy from the ZX Spectrum and all those kind of old 8-bit computer games, 8-bit computers. So if you've never ever heard of like what a Dizzy game is before, Dizzy is essentially this game about a little egg guy with boxing gloves on, and what you do is you essentially go about this like massive map, and you pick up items that'll allow you to unlock areas that's on the map. So the first item that I've got here is I've got the hall pass, and you've got to hold that pretty much at all times, otherwise the hall monitor will come and try and get you. But as you can see here, there's like I can't take this entire keg of like total thing with me, but if I get a spray pump, so like you get a spray pump, you know, you pick up the spray pump, take it back to that thing, fill it up with the total like weed killer or whatever it is, and you go and find a weed to kill, and like that'll like then when you've killed that weed, that'll unlock the next area of the game, you know, like, so that's essentially the progression of these kind of like Dizzy style games. Like old school style Dizzy though throws you curveballs, like things that you would never ever expect to make any sense. This game seems to make sense. Dizzy on the other hand is like, there's sometimes like using a glass sword to open a grave, and that like, what? What does that mean? It's like, yeah. But this game seems to have like sort of like actually makes logical sense, you know. Oh, there's the total weed sprayer thing there. But yeah, so at its core, it's essentially just Dizzy, but like a Dizzy game that actually makes sense, and it's got witches in it. So that's something that Raymond would be interested in, I think. I like the music, I like the pixel art's really good in that. I think the music is really cool actually. Like I really do enjoy the chiptune style stuff. But I do like these sort of like even though you're not really seeing all these like big characters like all these big witches and all that like moving around all the time, I just really like just the way the style that they're animated in. You see like you see the shadow of the witch total moving around on the wall there because you've got a light source, you know. It's just really cool to see all that sort of stuff. See the shadow of the mirror and everything moving around. Just like, I don't know, just like cool wee effects like that makes it like, makes the world believable. So you can level up in the game as well. I'm not sure how, like, I never really paid attention to like what triggers sort of like you get an XP. I think it's only triggered by you shooting enemies to death with a fireball though. If you have to go next to them and hit them with a broom, that's usually a one-hit kill. I don't think that counts towards you getting experience points. So I don't know how you would kill these wee slugs and get like the experience. Well, you can maybe just do it like that. But yeah, not much more to say about it, guys. It's like here we go, total weed killer thing. So one other thing about the game is that you would get like a limited inventory. Like in old school Dizzy games, you would maybe be able to hold maybe about 5 or 6 different things. at once, and that would be your inventory totally full, and you'd have to like put something down or get rid of something by like using it in the right place to like unlock the next area. This game has like, see the little chest there? It's like a Resident Evil style chest. You can put stuff in it, and then like if you need to move around to like another place, but you need to have other things in your hand, you could put stuff in that chest and then pick it up at another chest later on, you know. So that is quite useful. It's like unlike Dizzy in every way though, because Dizzy Dizzy doesn't hold your hand like that. Dizzy's like I know I'm comparing it to Dizzy, but it's like that's like the most apt comparison I can think of, especially like with all the systems that are in place here. Just the inventory system, the way you have to like use things, like combine things together in order to like make another item that'll get you through to the next area and stuff. Yeah, I think this is the area where you use the spray pump actually. Yeah, this is me being an idiot trying to get the mop head. I was like, come on, pick it up. It's a bit too awkward to carry around. If only I could just take off the mop head. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, here we go. Like you use the weed killer. Oh. The sign reads, warning, approaching the carnivorous plant will result in instant death and expulsion. So you use the weed killer. Excellent idea, except I'll have to use the spray pump from a much closer range. Ooh. So get close. Oh, there you go. Weed killer. Death. Haha. Right, so you don't need the weed killer anymore, but I've got that leaf thing now, whatever that does. I actually played this game for about, I don't know, maybe about an hour. And I still never got to the bit where you needed to use that leaf, so I don't know how big this game is, but it seems quite lengthy. Like, Dizzy's the kind of game that if you know what you're doing, you can get through it fairly quickly. Like, the maps are usually small enough that you can maybe finish the game in maybe about 15-20 minutes if you know what you're doing. Most of the time is just taken up by travelling to the places that you need to travel to. But if you know where to pick everything up and all that, you know, it's just like, if you just know what you're doing, it's just like really quick. Toenail clippers. So, here's another puzzle. Oh, the bridge to get out the other side, like, the chain's total, like, it's all rusted and all that, so what you need to do is you need something heavy to total smash the chain with or whatever, you know, or hit the mechanism with or whatever, you know. But yeah, ah man, like, this is totally like, if you like old school Dizzy games, this is like, you've been kind of hankering for a new one. This is exactly what it is. It's exactly the same, except in Dizzy you didn't get to attack anything, you didn't level up or anything like that. It was just you taking the items to where they needed to be, and yeah, getting past that the areas with the items that you needed. It's just like a kind of adventure game with like obstacles, and like you get past, like, it's like a dog. It's like, oh, I've got a bone here, I can throw the bone to the dog, and the dog like takes the bone into its wee hut so you can get past the dog, you know. It's just that sort of thing. That's like the kind of level of puzzles like you would get in like a Dizzy game. But then there are crazy puzzles as well, like I said, like the glass sword and the total grave thing, and that just didn't make any sense at all. But yeah, so like Mystik Belle, like, I'm really sorry about like that intrusive artwork in the top like left hand corner, by the way. It's like, after I'd recorded it all, I noticed that, I was like, what's this all about? Anyway guys, thanks for watching. That's been Mystik Belle on the PS4. Pretty cool game. Check it out. Check it out. Thanks guys. Bye. So I've got like loads of footage recorded for like a few more games now. Like I'm going to be doing Ruiner next probably. I've got Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen on the PS4 to cover. Yeah, just like tons of stuff, and obviously we've still got plus plays still to go. So stay tuned guys. Thanks.